Are you ready to rock and roll? I will cut it.
Yeah.
It's cut. Normally, yep. Go ahead, man.
Recording, yeah?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Fish from VanillaTV. Got a different type of video for you this time. I'm actually going to do a review of my own team, Justice League, against Punchline and a PCW on Gravel Pit. There is only one round for this one. We played this one the other day, so quickly going to review how we play Gravel Pit. Obviously going to heavily criticise certain members of my team like Old Grandma, who doesn't know how to play Soldier properly, so definitely a bit of instructions for him on how to aim and how to play a lot better. So on this occasion we're actually going to be watching a lot through the eyes of Justice, our Demoman, because obviously Justice is very handsome, very muscular, and very good at his job. And the only reason I'm doing that as well is not because I'm so poor at medic and I don't want you guys to see me drop an Uber, but as a medic you don't see an awful lot on Gravel Pit, so it's kind of not beneficial for me to show you where the action is when I'm sat in spawn dead again because Grandma is the worst pocket. So if you are ready on this, before I do start, if you do have demos for us to review, as always, please message Brainmaster in IRC, #VanillaTV is where we idle. Brainmaster's always there because he has no life and he's studying for exams at the moment and he's going to go huge and get all D's. If you're ready on the stream, Brainmaster, please resume in 3, 2, 1, go for it.
He's going at you. I think it's so funny that people go NG just for points.
So as you can see, our tactic here on attack is to run 2 engineers at the start. Justice and Johnson are really doing a fantastic job here of building some teleporters, which is clearly going to win us the attacking. It's going to get them a couple of points and make them look less bad than they actually are. Obviously, they always do this. They like a little bit of fun. This is nothing like what we'll actually roll out in the attacking options. So just quickly, while it is the setup, on our team you have Justice on the Demoman, you have the amazing Fish on medic, Old Grandma and Tviq are our soldiers, and Johnson and Sraam are our scouts. Obviously Johnson is Vero's stat, but now he's named after the legendary Michael Johnson. So you're going to see us attack here, and what we do tend to like to do is I kind of let people have a little bit of a free go. The scouts are going to go to A and try to cap, going straight through Justice's eyes here as he decides to play Demoman, which I hear he's not too bad at. So you're going to see Justice and
he's going to bomb.
Justice and Grandma going to go forward here, try and pick off or perhaps make the medic pop. Tviq is actually running a spy. So Justice taking the roof here. He should take down this SG. I can't remember if he does. He does take the SG. So the SG positioning there from Punchline was interesting. Most people have it in the shadow if you run an SG. Justice getting taken down by the sniper. So they have taken the SG, which for me is a decent first push. We haven't made the medic pop. So you should see when they spawn now, we'll probably opt to push from A. What?
Your hat is so ugly.
Oh man, my hat is gorgeous. I can't even remember what hat. Man, look at that hat.
I think it's ugly as shit.
That sort of insults is not going to bode well.
Okay.
So you can see we're going to choose to push by the rocks now. We are fully aware that Punchline are running a sniper, and being French, he is a very handy sniper. So you're going to try and move out through the rocks. Going to try and put a little bit of spam down. Tviq has obviously just taken the sniper down. So we opted to run Tviq, but Justice has gone down here. So you're going to see a little bit of an exchange. Taking out the demo is actually a really nice pick by Grandma. If you want to float around people, I don't mind Brain. I'm actually watching Grandma at the moment. So we've made the medic has not popped at the moment. I've just gone down. Because Grandma jumped to the roof and left me, I've gone down. So we still haven't made the medic pop. The medic has finally popped now. So we've thrown a few people in there. We've got a little bit of a cap time going. This push is not going our way at the moment. You should see what we'll do is we'll try to rebuild, try to get my Uber up, and we'll move from there. While I do build, I tend to sort of let everyone else go in and just try to suicide and create a little bit of a distraction. But on this occasion I've actually committed to the push because Grandma was calling that he was still out there. Obviously the medic did pop, so there's no Ubers for anyone. I've decided just to take this on in a DM fight. But you can see the sniper up at C. We've had no control on the sniper then. He's actually taken off 2 picks. So it's really bad from us not to at least push our scout onto the sniper. The sniper's taken off our Demoman and our scout. Wise here from me and Grandma just to fall out, take off to A. We've actually lost 4 people in that push. We didn't get anything in exchange, so it's quite a poor push from us. And it did come from 2 picks from the sniper, left us weak to start with. We had to get better control. We'll probably opt to push from C now. I'm trying to remember what we do.
I would just bomb in again.
Yeah, you would just bomb in, but we try to be a little bit more tactical, and it just
no, just
somehow
get
it'll work.
That small advantage. And then
Behave yourself, Brain. Do you want to do this? So you can see Tviq has now picked up the sniper range. He's picked off the sniper this time. So we're going to push from C while we create a distraction for the other 3 people in our team to push from B. So push from the spawn side, so we've got 3 of us at C, the scout floating around. Tviq has actually taken out the medic there, so Tviq has just gifted us a huge advantage. Demoman has chosen to push me and Grandma. Going back to Justice's view now, Justice on the point. You can see that one medic pick has pretty much got us got us B point, because that medic's gone down. There's no Uber for them to defend with. We picked off the heavy with. Now what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 scouts onto the point, and you'll see us defending up at the forward point. So we're defending 1 and 2 entrants up at the walkway. Justice tends to take 1. So you can see pretty much B there was won by Tviq for sniping the medic. So well played to Tviq.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice shot.
Yeah, first time he's ever got a kill as sniper. What I do like to do here is I do like to swing it round and go from A, because a lot of teams choose to do their first push from B, and what other teams do is they are defending where Punchline are defending at the moment, which is out of the 4 entrance. So I'm actually trying to move my team round to meet them more head on. I'm aware that I've got an Uber advantage, but it's slowly drifting away from me. So we're probably not going to utilise this Uber advantage. Perhaps I could have been quicker here on the push in hindsight, but I am going to go through, obviously pop my Uber onto them. I was aware of where they were standing. I think it got spotted by Sraam on this occasion. So all I wanted them to do was pop the Uber. We've pulled this soldier out into a fight. We've only lost a scout. We've only lost Sraam as well. So we have lost 2 players, but we've picked a soldier off from them. Tviq's also gone down, so this is pretty much a foul push again. We're going to pull back to A, keep me up. Justice is going to defend me from 3 while Grandma builds me as my darling pocket.
Oh.
So you can see that last push was kind of a foul from us. The idea was to pop and fall out, but we didn't fall out quick enough. We lost 3 players, but yeah, you need to allow for a little bit of creativity on gravel pit pushing, because you need to break the team. So you think to Tviq sniping and killing K3, their medic, he gave us, he alone bought us B purely because of that pick. He gave me a full Uber to push him with, so it was nice play from Tviq. But there was also the awareness that because we were at C, Punchline thought that we were going to heavily push from C, so it gave Tviq the opportunity to snipe at them, and it meant they would probably be up at the walkway. So what we're going to do now is just again push into them with the Uber. What we discovered when we pushed there was the Punchline had left their Demoman to die really cheaply. So we chose to Uber in on that and pick off the Demoman. We decided that was a good enough pick, but in the process we actually lost Justice, which was a little bit poor from us, but well played from Punchline. They picked off a couple of frags in return. So again, you're just going to see a little bit, it's going to be a little bit stale here. Tviq's gonna jump their medic and kill him, so once again the creativity of Tviq has bought us a fantastic Uber advantage. So Tviq playing roam soldier for us, but he tends to float around a little bit as a sniper. He's a godsend on maps like Gravel Pit, so for the 2nd time in this map he's actually bought us a fantastic advantage to push on. So all that's left for us now is to group up and make sure that this push works. So I'm actually going to opt to run a pyro, and I would like you to watch from Mr. Johnson's point of view if you can. Brain,
yeah,
you're going to see why we use a pyro.
Yes,
so I'm going to Uber my team up onto the point, and then I'm going to follow up with Johnson, and I'm hoping that you're going to see what happens. So my team have gone up. The Demoman from Punchline has actually killed himself from a reflect rocket. And you're going to see Johnson air blast people off the point, and this is why we're using a pyro. He's going to air blast that jumping soldier twice, no less, and air blast both of them off the point. So the advantage of running a pyro there is to get the pyro up onto the point.
It's a pretty neat tactic.
Yeah, it is a nice tactic. Well played from Johnson, obviously. Really nice work. So now you're going to see us defending. I've only given Tviq 7 minutes, and how we play this map is I main call for the attack and Tviq main calls for the defense, because if you was to watch from my point of view, you'll see an awful lot of it I'm just sort of staring at a wall, because I'm holding in positions where I don't see a lot of the action. So we're going to watch quite a bit from Justice's point of view. Justice is going to set some stickies up at A. Going to see how many he gets with these stickies.
God. Oh, I thought it was going to do the jump. Yeah, I tried it out, by the way. It definitely works.
Now you've just given away Justice's sticky traps.
Oh.
Justice is not going to ever speak to me again. Do you realise that?
You said we're gonna watch him through his eyes.
So you can see here Justice is opting to stand in the BA tunnel. And he has picked up a scout from here. He's stickies on the hydrant. So we're actually choosing... He comes back through the BA, and Justice is very clever when he defends A. He very rarely dies. I think in all the times we played Gravel Pit with this lineup, he doesn't die on A, and it's a real key that your demo man, if he's going to set stickies on A, does not die. So Justice now is going to set up some very neat and tidy stickies on C, and we're just going to hold. We're aware that the other team might jump in and make me pop. Justice is going to sticky everywhere, so he's got sticky traps everywhere.
Yeah,
he's going to come and get some love from me. What we do have is Sraam is scout, and he's actually, if you see him just there on Justice's screen, he's spotting C. So our scout will spot C, so we're aware of where they're coming from. Because we're opting to hold up at this C point here, Sraam has actually gone to the BA tunnel, and he's going to spot for BA. So he's going to make sure that the BA tunnel is covered, so they don't push in from us from there. And we're just holding. You can see Spy down by SG, so they would run in a Spy. The Spy could get nowhere near me because of the position and where my team was held around me. We're going to move off the C point now because it's been called that Punchline are pushing by the rock. So we've moved down to meet them. We're not too bothered if the SG goes down here. Johnson's done his job. It's just our job to keep numbers up, try and move on them. So you can see we're going to try and pick up a couple of frags here defending, but the only thing is we haven't controlled the demo quick enough, and he's picked off 2 of our players. I need to actually reload my HUD. That makes more sense now. So you can see that we've actually picked off a few players from Punchline. We've defended quite nicely there. We've repelled their attack. We never did kill their medic, so it's even Ubers again. So Gravel Pit is just about holding together as a team, moving your team around to better position yourself against their team. So what you want is your Uber to be pretty much on top of them. You want to be able to Uber onto them so they're all kind of close together, and that's what we do here. So you'll see that Justice will move around, defend different entrances on the calls of where our players are spotted. So Sraam should have spotted that they were coming from C. So Justice will take this entrance here while the 2 soldiers take the other entrance, with me buffing both of the soldiers because it's more likely they're going to push from here to try and take the SG down. Ubered here, Uber against Uber. So you can see how smart Justice is, just to stay away from the Uber. There's nothing he can do to help us. He might as well stay away and give me less to Uber on, but what he's done, he's damaged the medic heavily there. He's damaged that soldier, but he's going to come back into me, get a little buff, and come back and work with his team. He's not chased down that medic kill. He could have chased that medic down, but he chose not to. He chose to come back to his team, and that really shows you how a demo man can think. And Justice is a very smart demo. He doesn't chase those kills down. Opting to go up for a spawn camp here, a little bit cheeky.
Yeah,
so you can see we've put a nice bit of time on defending B so far, and every time we're defending we're just thinking like hold against the next Uber. Lost a soldier here. I think they're around the C at the moment, but I don't have an Uber. He does have an Uber on me. I think I'm aware that I'm at a slight Uber disadvantage, hence why we're holding further away, because otherwise they could Uber onto us. Just picked up my Uber now.
You're gonna have it.
I think I might drop... No, I don't drop this one. I was half expecting me to drop it. So what we've done is we've kind of moved around the team. I've kept Justice and Tviq. Tviq has kept Justice and me with him. So we tried to stay tight knit. And what I've also done is just been sniped by the sniper. Well played, fish.
Well, yeah.
But what I should have done is just pulled out into the C. So what you're going to see is we're going to suicide a little bit to try and take the medic out. We're trying to buy a little bit of time. We wanted to take the med kill there, just to swing it back in our favour, because what we're now going to be doing is defending C with an Uber disadvantage. So you can see Punchline will have a nice Uber against us. Still going to keep with the point of view of Justice at the moment.
He's going to put forward sticky trap.
He is going to put some stickies up on this entrance here. If you notice at the moment, now notice the next push is what I said about if I'm aware that on my first push a lot of teams push from B. So you see where I'm holding, it's exactly the same as where Punchline held. And watch what happens. A Justice holding over with us again. Watching these sticky traps. They've Ubered through one. The Demoman's tried to jump over onto me. He's been obviously pushed backwards. But Punchline haven't really got at any of our team at the moment. We've held back. Medic's just gone down. Justice is going to jump up onto the point and pick off 2 frags. A 3rd frag there. So by holding our team backwards, they never got onto us. I was well defended as a medic. I kept players around me, or Tviq kept players around me, so what it meant is that Punchline's first push, they were kind of in 2 minds, do we cap or do we kill? Instead of doing one or the other, they tried to do both. What they should have done is just moved around and tried to kill me off and kill off some teams. Instead they left us with a lot of players. So what you're going to see us now is we're going to do our normal C hold, which is a forward hold. So you should see Justice is going to defend 1 and 2 when he sets his stickies up. I'll have a soldier at 3, soldier at 4. If you wouldn't mind just switching to Tviq, Brain. What you see, Tviq is like obviously calling this, so Tviq knows that a lot of teams are going to push from A. Tviq is talking to me, he's talking to Grandma, and what you'll probably see, he's going to say to me, Fish, I want to Uber into them because I know they're here. So you're going to see Tviq drop down. I've used the Uber because I thought he was going to die, but Tviq's going to Uber into them. He's forced them to Uber well away from an entrance. So by the time their Uber comes through, they've got very little Uber left to use onto our SG. They have picked up Tviq. Going to quickly switch back to Justice, but obviously Justice is able to move over, pick up the sniper kill, not protect me from that soldier, but he's picked up the soldier kill as well. It's not looking great for us, but we have a heavy up on point to fall back on. He's our sort of last bit of defence. Justice is very sensibly just staying on the floor. He's resisted the temptation to go up. He can just spam from up here. Johnson went sniper and picked off the medic kill. So the only thing there that went wrong is I perhaps used the Uber too early on this defence. I thought Tviq was going to die, so I've popped the Uber. If I hadn't popped the Uber, what we would have done is Grandma would have realised that they were pushing through 4. We would have just Ubered into them and blocked them from pushing into the point. So the idea of our defence is that we kind of make them Uber earlier than they want to. So you can see that they would Uber before they get through the entrance. We have picked up the win on this occasion. It is only a 1 round gravel pick because that's all we played against Punchline because I think we had an official. So hopefully that's given you a little bit of insight to how we play gravel pit, maybe giving you some ideas for yourself to play gravel pit. Obviously any questions you can find me in #VanillaTV. I have been Fish and it's been Brain on the stream. Our first stream of gravel pit. I wanted just to do one of us. Cheers for watching guys, and cheers for streaming Brain. Bye.